I'm here at Saltwick Bay today to talk about getting perfect colour every time when using ND filters. As some of you will know, when using ND filters we generally get a colour cast. So to neutralise that colour cast I use one of these. It's an x-rite colour checker passport that gives a set of colour references that, combined with software, allow you to get an accurate white balance and also make a custom camera colour profile specific to your camera, or when using filters in front of the lens. Now all I need to do is take an image of this colour palette here in the specific lighting of the scene that you're taking. Namely, I'm going to take an image of Saltwick Nab and the Admiral von Tromp. I've calculated that I need a 30-second exposure with the ND filter attached. So I'm going to take the image, we'll go into Lightroom and I'll go through the steps needed to make a colour profile and neutralise all the colour cast, and we'll get perfect colour. Right, let's go into Lightroom now. Okay, so now here we are in Lightroom CC Classic. I brought all the files into Lightroom that I'm going to need to create a custom profile based on the lighting settings and conditions I was shooting in. So it's quick and easy to do. It's totally simple. But when you first install the software for the colour checker passport, it will install a plugin to Lightroom. I'm using a PC, so it might be slightly different on a Mac, but it's going to be very similar. So first things first, I need to bring up this the image of the colour checker passport, and what we first need to do is right click on the image and click we go to export, and then that brings up the dialog box with the x-rite presets. We then need to give it a meaningful name, and I just use something meaningful, basically what I was shooting with and the lighting conditions of the day. So I was actually shooting with a Lee circular polarizer, and I was using a 10 stop filter, and it was in sunny conditions. But as all good Blue Peter programs, here's one I made earlier. I've already done it, so I'll just cancel that. You just click export, and then it takes about 30 seconds to make the profile. But then you need to shut down Lightroom and restart it, and then it'll load all the camera profiles and all the x-rite presets as Lightroom starts up. So we've got the image here, and first of all what I need to do in the develop module, I need to pick the eyedropper tool, and we need to click on the white balance. So you just click on the white balance and straight away that's a massive improvement. But you can also click, if I just go to the previous settings, that's just reset it. If you click on this middle one here, you can see the little notch at the top. That means that's basically same as that. They're both the same white balance. And then you've got extra two of the white balance settings here. This row here is for the landscape white balance settings. This row here is for the portrait white balance settings. But this is the neutral white balance settings, and then either side of that you can either use those settings to warm up or cool down the white balance. So we'll just click on the white dropper again and click that one again. It's got rid of 99% of the colour cast anyway. So yeah, you need to set your white balance first to give a neutral sort of a neutral setting. And then all we need to do then is go down to the profile section and click on the drop down menu, and there you will see the preset that the custom preset that you've made. So all we need to do is click on that, and that will apply the settings. If we zoom in to the zoom in a little bit, you'll see the settings change. If we go back to the standard, Adobe standard, and you can see the colour swatches change colour straight away. So if I just go back down to, if you see these colours here, they change dramatically. Go back to standard again and watch again. You can see how they change. So yeah, that's it. And it is accurate, because if you hold up the colour checker passport against your screen, I've noticed they're absolutely bang on. The colours are exactly the same. Obviously I'm using an x-rite colour monkey as well, so my screen is calibrated as well. So all we need to do then is basically we just need to copy those settings. We'll go to settings, copy settings, and we'll just copy the white balance to start with anyway. So I've got the white balance checkbox ticked, process version ticked. We'll click copy. Then we'll go to our view in question, our image in question, and then all we need to do then is right click, settings, paste settings. So straight away that's a massive improvement to what previously was. If we click reset, settings, paste settings, the cast is virtually gone. So then all we need to do then is again go down to profile settings and apply the colour profile, and then bang, straight away, easy as that, the colour is as it was on the day. If we zoom in here close, you can see all the rust. These barnacles have got a green tinge to them, which is what it looks like. That's what they're like. But yeah, colour cast is totally gone. Yeah, and that's it. Job done. Okay. Well, I hope you find that tutorial useful. It's a method that I use all the time when I'm using ND filters. I just know that I'm going to get a perfect white balance. I know that my colours are going to be correct, and then that just gives me a base to work from, where I can either warm the image up, cool the image down, add saturation, take saturation away, and just apply any effects that I want to on top of the colour correction. But yeah, it also works with Lightroom 5, Photoshop Elements, and Photoshop itself, Photoshop CC. I think it may work with previous versions, but I'm not sure. But yeah. So you'll also notice at the beginning of the video, Jess was running around behind me. I didn't know. So that's who was running around behind me, my cockapoo Jess. She likes to get in on the limelight. Anyway, if you find this video useful, I've got more videos coming up, certainly on landscape photography. I'm not sponsored by X-rite, by the way. I just wanted to share this tip with people that are interested. It's a useful tip, and we all struggle with colour cast when we're using ND filters, so just thought I'd make a quick video on it. So yeah, if you like it, then please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and that's it for now. So thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.